Hi, I'm David from Mr Soot Chimney Sweep. One of the questions I get asked most often by customers is how do I start my fire correctly? Now, it's not difficult. There's a few hints and tips in this video which I'm going to show you which will give you the right way of starting a fire. So obviously first we open our stove. Now usually there'll be some debris in from the night before. If you're having a wood fire, it's perfectly fine to have a bed of ash at the bottom of the grate. You don't have to clean it out and get rid of it. Actually, it's very handy for wood because wood uses air from above to combust, so therefore having a bed of ash actually helps the combustion process. So always make sure you have good quality wood to start off. Don't use offcuts, don't use things like pallets, old fencing, etc. You want good quality, dry, either kiln dried or seasoned logs. These are ash and they should have a moisture content of around 20%. So you simply put your main fuel at the bottom like so. Then using high quality dry kindling, place the kindling on top of the logs. Make sure that you don't skimp on the kindling. As much kindling as possible is important to ensure that your fire starts quickly and it gets up to temperature as soon as possible. Then you get a good few chunks of firelighters and simply place them on the top of the kindling. Now, I don't skimp on the firelighters, and the reason is because you don't want to be having to start lighting your stove and it go out and you light it and go out and light it and go out. You want to get up to temperature as quickly as possible. So the firelighters are there. Using the long match, simply set fire to each of the firelighters. Shut the door on your stove. Now this bit's important. You must open both air controls on your stove. So on this one, which is a Clearview 400, this air control open and this one at the bottom pulled out. So as you can see, the kindling is now setting alight. Once the kindling is alight, the fire will then drop down into the logs. The logs then catch fire. All this ensures that the flue is warmed, so the chances of backdraft are minimised, and obviously it's better for the environment because there's less smoke going into the atmosphere outside. This is actually called the upside down burning method, which is very popular in Scandinavia, and in my opinion is the best way to light a fire. So as you can see, starting a fire doesn't have to be difficult. You just have to follow some very basic steps. For more information, please visit my website. Always remember to use the services of a professional registered chimney sweep. Always use approved fuels, and remember to always follow the manufacturer instructions when using the fire.